Hi, today we're going to discuss one topic that I didn't think I'd ever discuss, and that is aging. So, to me, well, you get born, you get to be an infant, grow older, do naughty things, and learn from them, hopefully, and then keep growing and learning. And then you get to the point where you think that your parents don't know anything, they're always wrong, and they're a little bit crazy. And then you keep growing and you decide back then that I'm never going to be like them. And then you start aging to the point where you get to make your own life's decisions. Hmm. Well, I started making decisions, some good, some bad. Um, I have beautiful children from um, my life, or excuse me, I have beautiful children, let's just say it like that. And they're very smart, they're very successful, and I love them bunches. And they have kids. And that's another fun fact because once you have a family and then you see them having a family, you get to start doing the thing that's so much fun, and that is being a grandparent and watching your kids walk through your shoes. And so you might sit there and see a situation like, hey, okay. And then you see them try to deal with it, and they look at you and they think, maybe she wasn't crazy all that time. Now, granted, I'm going to go back a little because I'm going to tell you right now, as I raised my kids, I definitely became my mother. So the first time I ever opened my mouth and heard my mother, I thought, she was right. That's always weird because knowing that your mother was right, even though back then my younger self thought, oh, no way. Um, but yep. And then you get older and you watch your grandkids start growing. You get to attend the school functions and all the great things like that, birthday parties, and watch them having the fun that you used to do when you were younger. Of course, when I was younger, they didn't have any of the, you know, pump houses that, so much fun where you get to play either on water slides or throw balls at each other, cool stuff like that. Um, and then what happens? Well, then you start getting to the age where all of a sudden you thought, what would I do if I was back then again? Would I change anything? Well, I actually would change a few things. And that would be I would absolutely become a better friend to myself. um, Learning self care at a later age in your life, it's hard to adapt to that, and so I have learned easily how fun it is to take care of yourself. And you have others that now you can call and say, "Hey, I need a little help here," and they come usually. And then you get up one day and you decide, "Oh, my knees hurt." And then you get up more at night and you have to go to the bathroom more. And then you get up and you decide, you look in the mirror, who's that? But you become comfortable in the aging thing to a point. When your knees hurt to the point where you have to go to the doctor's appointments about your knees, and then your back hurts because your knees hurt, and then everything starts falling apart. Well, that's life. And as you grow older yet, you start thinking a little bit of, the circle of life, how we are born, and then we get older, and you get older, and then all of a sudden you decide, I want to go back a little. And then you decide, I might want to go back more. But you don't, because that's just not how life is. And so you have to learn how to be comfortable with yourselves. But this the thing I've learned is that I learned that if I have a like, I'm gonna go for it, and I might drive everybody around me. I don't even know the words I was trying to say, but everyone around you insane because they're gonna say, "Oh, mommy's got a new hobby," or "What is she doing now?" or um, "You're 67. Why aren't you retired?" Well, I'm not retired because I have the best job in the history of life. I honestly do, and I I can't see myself retiring because I love my job too much. I'm very lucky for that, and I have the best people to work with, and so happy me. The other thing I have decided, being this old, I can do basically whatever I want. I can go to bed whenever I want. I can get up whenever I want. I could watch anything I want on TV. Yep, anything. And I can absolutely look forward to what life brings me next. Will I get more gray hair? Well, I'm sure I will. But do I care? Not really. What are the things you guys care about? I'd like to know. Um, how do you feel about aging? I mean, it's better than the other, but how lucky we are that we get to wake every couple hours at night to go to the restroom. How lucky we are that at times everything hurts, and you pray for rain because you think you're going to get relief, and it doesn't come because climate change. Um, and yes, I believe in climate change, and that's the other thing. I can believe in whatever I want. I can vote however I want. I'm a free individual. I'm knocking on wood. I'm sure oftentimes, well, we're going through rough times in the world. Let's not go into politics, please. I do know that I am enjoying life as it is. And this journey on YouTube, I have to be honest, my son told me, Mom, you're so sensitive. You're going to care what people say. Well, I do care, but I also care because it's my decision to stay here or not. I can absolutely say, okay, this is the last video, but I'm having too much fun. And it's really kind of funny or exciting or whatever to watch your channel either stay stagnant or have a few more likes, a few, stagnant again. But I've watched YouTube for years. I know what I like on YouTube, and I like the fact that there's so many hundreds of thousands that like the same thing. And my likes are going to be, oh, I love a good thrift store. I love dumpster diving. I love picking up trash on the curb. I like saving the planet from landfills. I like people that are kind. I like seeing people succeed, and I just love seeing YouTubers take whatever they can do in their lives and make their life better. So that's what I'm gravitating towards, is watching others make their lives better, make the planet better. Um, so join me on my journey. Each day is always an adventure. The greatest thing that happened to me today is I got up, put 2 feet on the floor, and I got inspired. I got inspired to do something not on YouTube, but I got inspired on doing something for my work, and that is something like a game. I work with individuals who are intellectually disabled, the greatest, kindest people around. And so I got up this morning, I decided I'm going to make them a game, and I made this game, and I think it's going to be really kind of cool. And then I thought, huh, that was fun. And what's next for them? I could always create something fun for them. And they bring out something really unique in me, and that's always, they make me feel my best. So anyway, let me into your world, and I look forward to talking to you then. And I really, really wish you the best. Until next time, my name's Katie, and I thank you. Oh, if you could do me a favor, I know it's like people are always saying, push this button. I don't have a button pusher here. But please, if you would be kind enough, like and subscribe. Why? Because I'm an old lady who just really wants you to. And imagine me being your grandma or something saying, please like me and subscribe to me. What would you do if your grandma asked you that? That's right. You would definitely run and like and subscribe. Anyway, have a glorious day. And to those mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Bye.